From Tiger Woods' insane car collection featuring everything from Lamborghinis to Mercedes, to Jack Nicklaus, who owns not one but 3 private jets. These are the dumbest things golfers have spent millions on. Now, let's kick things off with the undisputed GOAT of golf, none other than Tiger Woods. Now, when you've won everything there is to win in golf, you don't exactly have to worry about money. I mean, this guy is worth over $1 billion. So you can probably imagine that he spent his money on some dumb things. Let's kick things off with his watch collection. One of the most expensive pieces is his Rolex Datejust 2. This watch is stunning and comes in at a hefty price tag. $13,000 to be exact. Damn, imagine having so much money that you could blow over $10K on a watch. That's not his most expensive piece though. He also owns a Rolex GMT Master 2 in two-tone. This watch cost him $16,000. He also owns a Rolex Day at 40 in white gold, which cost him $40,000. And a Rolex Deep Sea Dweller James Cameron Edition, costing a cool $17,000. Which to me and you is a lot of money, but when you're worth over $1 billion, a few grand is pocket change. This guy has also spent hundreds of dollars on cars. His car collection is super impressive. It features brands from all over the globe. Tiger has a particular love for American cars. One of his favorites is his Cadillac Escalade, which cost him about $75,000. Now, when you're a billionaire, you obviously need a different car for every day of the week. So he also got a Lamborghini Murcielago. This car is insane. It will go from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. It also cost Tiger nearly $250,000. What? $250K on a single car? Oh, but that's not the most expensive one. Tiger also owns a Porsche Carrera GT, which can cost up to $1 million. That's more than most people earn in their entire lives. Now, this is a dumb amount to spend on cars. But even these costs don't even scratch the surface of what Tiger has purchased throughout the years. This guy bought a 12-acre property in Florida. It was made completely from scratch and features a tennis court, several pools, and an elevator. And how much did this house cost? Reportedly $55 million. He also got a yacht called the Privacy worth $25 million, a private jet costing $54 million, and a restaurant costing $8 million. Damn, bro, there's no need to flex on all of us like that. Safe to say that Tiger Woods has seriously spent millions on the dumbest things. Although, who can blame him? This next fella is the second richest golfer in the world, right behind Tiger Woods. Of course, we're talking about Phil Mickelson. This guy likes to spend money on watches just as much as Tiger. One of the most impressive pieces is his Rolex President's Day Date Platinum Diamond Dial. This thing cost him nearly $40,000, which is not even a fraction of his net worth. He's also got a Rolex Yachtmaster Evergold. Now, he's never revealed quite how much this thing cost him, but it's probably not shy of the $40K mark either. This guy also loves to splash the cash on cars. His collection is insane. He loves his British brands. From a Bentley Continental GT to an Aston Martin Vanquish, this guy has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on cars. Well, when you're that rich, a few $100,000 really isn't that much. These cars are nothing compared to his Gulfstream 5 private jet. You won't believe how much it cost this guy. Ready? $40 million. Does he not know that you can get around the world on an ordinary plane for a fraction of the price? Phil also loves to invest in risky startups, which makes him millions of dollars. He loves to invest in real estate too, and a large chunk of his net worth is tied up in land. So it's fair to say that Phil Mickelson has spent a ludicrous amount of money on some pretty dumb things. Now this next golfer has owned the most expensive watch on this list. And of course, we're talking about Jack Nicklaus. His Rolex Date Day sold for $1.2 million at auction. It's hard to even imagine having that kind of money, let alone for a singular watch. Now, most rich guys tend to go for a car collection, or even a boat collection. Well, not Jack. He's so rich that he owns his very own private jet collection. This guy owns a G2B Gulfstream, a G4, and a G5. I mean, it's an achievement to own one jet in your life, but this guy has 3. What? Another golfer who lives a life of luxury, spending millions on the dumbest things, is Greg Norman. With a net worth of $300 million, this guy can afford anything he wants. He purchased a yacht in Australia, a huge chunk of a vineyard in partnership with Beringer, and has even invested in a huge portfolio of artwork. I mean, his house looks like it could be a museum. Another rich golfer who loves to spend millions on dumb things is Gary Player. This guy loves his watches and is always seen wearing a beautiful Rolex. One of his favorites is his steel Deep Sea, which cost him upwards of $14K. He also loves his GMT Master Rolex, which is staggeringly beautiful and expensive. He's also spent millions on real estate throughout the years. In 2015, he sold his luxury estate for $6.6 million. This house was so expensive, the exterior amenities were worth over $1 million. He also purchased a Jupiter Island house in 2004. How much did this cost? Nearly $7 million. Now, if you got a luxury house, you obviously need a luxury car to park it on the drive. Now, Gary owns several. His favorite is his Mercedes S-Class, which costs upwards of $110,000. He also owns a Mercedes GLW 350D, costing about $75,000. Thing is, he doesn't even drive these cars. He's got his very own chauffeur for that. Now, the last guy on our list has spent millions on watches and has a very close relationship with the luxury brand Omega. It's none other than Rory McIlroy. This guy has his very own all-gold Speedmaster made just for him, as well as a Seamaster Aquaterra Golf, another watch designed with Rory in mind. Rory also owns 2 ridiculously expensive Ferraris. His first is an F430, and his second is an F12. Both are ridiculous and must have cost Rory an obscene amount of money. So from Gary Player's insane luxury estate, which cost over $6 million, to Tiger Woods' unreal car collection that costs more than most people earn in their entire lives. Those are the dumbest things golfers have spent millions on.